We welcome you into another episode of HawksNest. My name is Owen and I'll be your host today, joined by Justin Trevelyan and Caleb Hogger. And we'll start with OVC soccer. It's tournament time, and this Red Hawks team travels to the Music City, and they face Morehead State tonight. Justin, what do you think it'll take for this team to come out with a win?
Well, first off, I think it'll take goals, obviously. But, their defense has been there all season for the Red Hawks. And the previous time they played Morehead State, it was a double overtime draw. So, obviously, the defense has been there for the Red Hawks all year. But, you just got to get those scoring opportunities and get a ball in the back of the net and hopefully move on.
And moving on to football, it's homecoming weekend. You have the Eastern Illinois Panthers, who are 1-7. And for the Red Hawks, you're 2-1 in the OVC. Caleb, is this a must-win game if you want to stay in the hunt for the OVC title?
Definitely a must-win game. And I feel like if the Red Hawks are going to win this game, they need to capitalize on it being homecoming night. They need to take the energy that's going to be in the atmosphere of homecoming and use the fans just going wild, going crazy, and convert on third downs. And I feel like if they're going to win this game, they just need to keep running the ball, because Geno Hess last game against UT Martin was averaging over 7 rushing yards every carry he had. So if you rush the ball well, and use the fans to your advantage, I see this as a huge opportunity for the Red Hawks.
Yeah, and if you don't win this game here, if you're the Red Hawks, you put yourself kind of, like I said, in a bad place when it comes to the OVC standings.
Mm-hmm.
And moving on to SEMO volleyball, they beat Austin Peay last night in 5 sets, and that would put them half a game back of Austin Peay in the standings. And really, when you look at it, all they have left to face, you have Morehead State and Murray State. And Morehead State is right there. I think they're tied with SEMO, or they fell to third. But that's a big matchup when you look at it. And these two teams face off here again tonight, so that's going to be a really interesting game. And really, when you look at it, last night this Red Hawks offense, they went out and matched Austin Peay. There was not much defense on both sides. As the first set went to 35-33, and you kind of seen, how do I say this? They just came out with a lot of energy. They wanted to win that title for the OVC, and really, when you look at it, it's in their hands. Like I said, they play Morehead State, and so it's really up to anybody. Mm-hmm. And that has been another episode of HawksNest. Join us again next week.